Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I thought we'd take a look on the GeoGuessr site to see if we could find any interesting new maps to play as part of this channel. And I found down here there's a new maps section in fact, and I saw here Beautiful Towns in America by Ayuri. Let's click this and see what it says. Okay, so it doesn't say anything, it just says created by A-E-U-R-I. Not sure how to pronounce that, sorry. Updated just a few days ago. It's a hard one. Only 12 people have played it, so why not give another map a try? Beautiful Towns in America. I like the sound of it, so let's go ahead and play. There's more movement settings being added here. You can no move, no zoom, no move and no zoom, or no move, no pan and no zoom. So those obviously relate to the three sort of different movement types that you can do in GeoGuessr. Anyway, we're going to say everything's allowed. Why not? And I will impose a time limit just to keep us moving along. Why don't we say 3 minutes? Okay, so single player. Let's start the game. And the clock is ticking. Okay, and it looks like we're in a pretty developed town already, so that's good. We are on Seward and Edwards. Seward Street and Edward Street. And it says here, Alaskan art. Okay, very good. By real Alaskans. So I think we know what state we're in. Pier amid beads. The question is, what town are we in? That's a little harder to get because, you know, I'm not familiar with the Alaskan towns. However, there's also not many of them. So that's good. I'm looking up at things like this sign here. What does this say? Oh, it's okay, well, we've got here a fishing boat, so I suspect we're in a seaside location. Governor's House, Juneau City Museum, State Capitol, and the St. Nicholas Church. Brilliant. Well, Juneau is the capital of Alaska, and it's not near Anchorage, which is where you might expect it to be. It's actually somewhere in here. There we go, Juneau. So this is the bit of coast that sort of looks like it should belong to Canada, if we're honest. Anyway, I've not actually zoomed in here before, so I don't quite know where we are, but we know the names of the streets, and as you can see, there really aren't that many streets, so we should be able to get this. The sign here is pointing north towards the Governor's House, the City Museum, and the State Capitol, so we know that we're going to be south of there. Now, where are those? We've got here the high school, the yacht club, the harbour, Alaska State Museum. You know, it's going to be in the middle here somewhere, isn't it? The City Museum. And somewhere down here. So there's Seward Street. And we're looking for, what was it before? Edwards Street. This might be it here. In fact, I think we might be at this intersection here. In fact, no, maybe not quite. Remind me, with 30 seconds left to go, we just need to get it. Actually, we're on Front Street, and that it doesn't say Edward, it says Seward. I just didn't get that quite right. We need Front Street. There it is there. So we've started here, in fact. We've started just here. And with 18 seconds to spare, I think we found it. We've just started next to the Pier Amid Beads store, which, you know, I think we're on the corner here. So we've pretty much got it. Excellent. Let's go for the guess. Spot on. 0 meters. We found it. And what a beautiful town it was. Okay, here's another one. The good thing about these old towns is that, you know, they do have some old signage which can really help you. Golden Eagle Brewery, 1879. There you go. The Crystal Palace, very good. Well, that's named after a venue in London, actually. Interesting. I don't, at a first glance, know where this is. It looks almost like we're on a movie set, doesn't it? Family style foods. This could be, you know, Universal Studios for all I know. Let's just look down here. We can really see some incredible scenery. We've got here Fremont Street and a number. I think it was 9th. Budget hotel. Okay, so Fremont Street. Let's just go down here and see what we can see. This is probably going to be a school on the right, and it might have the name Union High School. Oh, it's for sale. How unfortunate. Parking, courthouse. Look, we're clearly in the Wild West here. Stagecoach apartments. What we're not getting is a name, so we need to work on that. Trail Riders Inn, motel. Well, we're clearly in the middle of some fantastic scenery out here. I'm going to go back to the start and just sort of see if there's anything this way. We can't actually go that way. So can we go this way? No, we can't. And we didn't start this way, so it's... Oh yeah, we did. That was Fremont Street. Clocking the time. No, we've only got a few seconds left to go. Wondering if just by getting out of town we might find something. No, not sure. Okay, well, we're not going to nail this one, but let's take an educated guess. It looks hot to me. Looks like we're in real sort of outback country. It could be Wyoming, it could be Arizona. I'm going to go with Arizona. Let's say we're somewhere near here. Oh, very good. We were in the right state. That's fantastic. Actually, I wasn't expecting that. We were in the town of Tombstone. Oh, right. That's interesting. Fremont Street. There it is. I didn't see the sign for the 80s, so, so be it. But play next round. Let's see how we do. Not bad. And another beautiful town again. Jaguar car there. Could be in the UK. Look at this. It's certainly a bigger place, this. We've got hills in the distance. Looks lovely. Looks Californian to me at a first glance. Let's go around the corner and see what we do. We've got the Amarok truck. Oh wow, we've ended up on a great big lake. That's unexpected. This does look like... Well, let's just go here. This could be like a yacht club or something. I saw boats. Let it load. We've only got the US flag there, nothing else. So let's carry on. I saw some boats down here, which means that there might be a sign, such and such a yacht club. I say California, this really could be anywhere. I mean, it's got the palm trees. The San Francisco Yacht Club. Okay, very good. 28 Beach Road. Well, I don't quite know where to look for this, but let's just get in there. We've got the town already. Where do we think the San Francisco Yacht Club should be? Don't know. We're looking there south towards the water. What's north? I have a suspicion that, the San Francisco Yacht Club might be up in like Sausalito, for all I know. Although that is unlikely. Could it be here, for example? The San Francisco Yacht Club. Yes. Brilliant. On Beach Road. That's where we started. Where did we actually start? Not sure. We'll have to locate ourselves here. We started looking north. No, we started looking west. We came around this corner. And along the beach, I think we started here on Bellevue. Did we start on Bellevue, or was it here? On Eastview. It's going to be somewhere there. I didn't quite clock it, and the time is running out, so I think I've got it. I think I've got it right. We've got some interesting signs up there, which I didn't capture. I think we've got it, yeah, because there's a roundabout at the end of the street. Nailed it. Alright, well, would you look at that? 5,000 points again, full marks. Lovely little area. The key to this was knowing that the San Francisco Yacht Club is not, at least on the face of it, to an outsider in what I consider to be San Francisco, which is this area here. Although perhaps, this is all the greater San Francisco area. It is in fact in Belvedere, Tiburon. And I think the reason I realize that is because A, of the coastline here, B, this area I happen to know is basically full of fancy houses, and we saw those in the distance as we were peering, up these hills here. These homes are, it's a posh area to live. So which sort of befits the yacht club lifestyle. So we found that. That's good. This looks altogether a bit more western and deserty again. Not necessarily Californian. Bank of Colorado. Okay, very good. So we know the state. It's amazing when you do find these things. They sort of it really tease up, doesn't it? What do we have here? White River National Forest. Okay, well let's use that to get in. We can go to Colorado straight away, and what I don't know is the national forest. So let's just cover those off. We've got here White River National Forest. So we know it's going to be in this area. Now it could be any one of these towns. Avon to Aspen, Leadville maybe to Glenwood Springs. So we know we're going to be, in fact, just in case, I time things out. Let's select, let's imagine we're in Leadville, shall we? Although we need to prove that now. So I'm just putting a pin down in case I run out of time or anything stupid. What do we have here? That looks like out of town. I'm going to go into town because I think the purpose of this map set is to explore the beautiful towns that we are put in. So rather than heading out of town and finding the Glenwood Vaudeville Review, does that say? Yes, it does say that. Okay, well that's good. We saw Glenville. We've got here Glenville Springs. I'm just going to get in there and assume that Glenwood, not Glenville. Glenwood Springs and Glenwood are ultimately the same thing. Now the street we're on, I'm now looking east-west. We're actually on a north-south street, and we've got here... Yeah, that's right. I'm looking south down there. We're at the northern end of the street, and it kind of looks like the high street, the main street. I don't see Hampton's Inns or anywhere. The Vaudeville Review, there we go. So this is the main street that we're on here. Okay, I'm going to go back to the start just to confirm where it was that we started, and actually we can see the main street there disappearing off, and it curls around to the left in the distance as it crosses the mighty Colorado River. So what street did we start on? We just need to nail this intersection. We're one up from the review, and so we were just a little bit beyond 9th Street, weren't we? So we were on the right spot already. I think we started sort of just up here. We should be able really to locate that versus this little green area behind us, so which I can't see immediately. So look, we're nearly there. Fantastic. 3 meters off and full marks. I'm really enjoying this map set actually. It is lovely to see some pretty towns. Big Bear Lake, compass, real estate. Okay, so we know we're on Big Bear Lake. The question is, where is that? Big Bear Lake. We know, of course, it's in the US, but we don't know where. Let's carry on down here. I'm enjoying this map set because, you know, sometimes in the US you get landed A, in the middle of nowhere, or B, you know, places aren't necessarily too pretty. So this is great. Big Bear Lake, welcome back. Okay. Big Bear Lake, is that also in Colorado? Something got here a touristy sign or something. Spartan, this is clearly some insane running race. I think Big Bear is in Colorado. There's the lake, in fact. Pine Knot Marina. Unless we find something to do with the state here fast, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose this one. We're already halfway through the time, so it's just a case of nailing it. It feels like it could be Colorado-esque, although I haven't seen a sign. So acupuncture, yep, something. Nothing there to say what. Nothing there to say what state we're in, and just gonna go plug in this computer. And lose a small amount of time doing that. Unique crafted foods. Yeah, not sure. Come on, Big Bear. Knickerbocker Road. If we do find it, we'll just look for Knickerbocker and try and nail that down. Ski and board rentals. Look, I think that's probably as close as I'm going to get. It confirms that we're at least somewhere, you know, somewhere in the mountains. There's a lake, for example. Taylor Park Reservoir. Nope. Twin Lakes. Let's just put a pin down there, just in case. We got Turquoise Lake. Big Bear, though. Maybe we're in Canada. In California. You know, because they love their bears out. Bears are maybe more of like a Western thing. Oh, we were. I just had a sneaking suspicion at the end that we could be in California, and we were. We're actually very near Los Angeles. Big Bear. In fact, I think I knew this. Oh, that's so frustrating. I think I've definitely heard of Big Bear. So, that's frustrating. Now that I see it, I knew that it was near LA. So, oh well. Lesson learnt. Look, I really enjoyed that map set, and I hope you did too. Quite concentrated around the southwest of the US, so I think perhaps there's something to infer there about the relative beauty of towns in the US. But we also had the one in Alaska, which we nailed as well. And we did pretty well, I think, on the whole with our guesses. So we got Colorado, San Francisco, and Juneau in Alaska correct. And then the other two were a bit more off. But not bad on the whole, not bad. So pretty happy with that. Look, I hope you've enjoyed playing along with me as much as I have playing the game itself. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.